Hello, all of my fabulous naturalistas. Ooh, is this jacket too loud? Like, I just thought about that, but I hope y'all can hear what I have to say because I have teamed up with CurlsUncoded. I wanted her to test out one of my DIY cocktails. If you know me, you know that I love DIYing everything, and if you don't know, I love DIYing everything. And so we've teamed up, and I wanted to give her a personalized recipe that I feel like could really work for her. The main reasons I prefer DIY over most pre-made formulas and products is because for me personally it's more cost effective and it helps my product last longer. For some reason, like I have fine hair, and so I realize that I don't have to use as much of everything if I'm just using a little bit of everything, if that makes sense. With more pre-made formulas, you know, my hair may be needing more of a certain ingredient that formula doesn't quite have. It may have more of another type of ingredient, so my hair is like really drinking it up and I'm realizing I have to use more of it. So that's why it personally works better for me, and then it's just fun. So we teamed up together, and I'm going to include her honest opinion of how my recipe worked for her. I'm a stickler for honesty. Like, I really need to know if what I'm producing for you is actually working, because, you know, one thing that works for one natural may not work for the next natural, and that really helps me in figuring out what works for a specific natural's hair. So I love researching, I love studying, and I love experimenting. So in her part, you'll see that this mixture does not have to be perfectly measured. I purposely told her to just eyeball it because I didn't want her to have an unnecessary overwhelm of, oh, you know, is it 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons? Like, it's not that serious. Every natural is different. Every cocktail is a little different. Like, it does not have to be perfect. Just eyeball it. And note that this mixture is gonna get a little messy, so I would suggest going in a room that's easy to clean, like the bathroom or the kitchen.
Hi you guys, so I am partnering with Sheridan's Kinky Life, and she created a recipe just for me for deep conditioning. So really excited to try it. I told her that I wanted to focus on protein, strength, and a little bit of moisture for my hair. You guys know I love deep conditioning, so I'm really excited about this. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. So in the recipe she sent me, she let me know that I need glycerin. Glycerin was a little bit harder to find. Walgreens carries it, so does CVS and Walmart. They may be sold out, so if you're able to order it online, or if you do see it, go ahead and pick it up. It is kind of hard to come by. So we're going to just kind of eyeball everything. With glycerin, we're going to go ahead and add some of that. Next, we need to add honey. And she advised me not to add too much because you don't want your hair to be too sticky. So maybe, we're going to eyeball it, but maybe 2 teaspoons, maybe 3 teaspoons of honey. And then she also said that we need to add shea butter. So we're going to add some of that. This is how much I added. We need an egg. She said that we can go ahead and include the yolk. So we're gonna drop everything in here. And then she said castor oil. I love Jamaican castor oil, so this gave me a chance to go ahead and just buy some more. So I'm adding my castor oil. And I almost forgot avocado. Let me get that out of my bag and I'll be right back. And we're just gonna mix everything up. Probably should have cut the avocado before I just stuffed it in here. Um, so I'd advise, if you're gonna replicate this, go ahead and maybe slice your avocado and then mix it, because it is a little messy. So now we're gonna mix everything together. Alright guys, so I'm all done mixing and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair because I haven't done that yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair, and then I'll come back on camera and I will apply it. So I'll be back. So I'm back. I just washed my hair and I put some 3-minute Aussie conditioner in my hair just to detangle it so I could comb through it. So yeah, my hair's washed and now I'm gonna apply my deep conditioner to my hair. All done. Look at my hands. Ew. Normally I put a shower cap on my head and put heat on there, but since we have the eggs in there, we don't want to do that. But I'm going to use a bag so that way my hair isn't dripping while I'm kind of straightening up around the house. So I normally stretch it out a little bit and then we're going to just tie it up. I know it looks silly, huh? But if it's gonna make my hair look pretty, I'll do it. So I'm gonna let this sit in my hair, we'll say at least an hour. And then whenever I go to rinse it out, I'll let you guys know how my hair feels.
So I gave her 6 ingredients. I kept it pretty simple for her. And a lot of the ingredients you may already have in your home. So the first one is glycerin. This is probably going to be the hardest for you to find because she said that as well. She had to go to a couple of places before she did find it. But it's so beneficial, you need it in your cocktail because glycerin works great with providing moisture to your hair. It actually attracts and absorbs moisture to your hair from the outside environment. So it keeps your hair moisturized long after you've put it in there. And I've discovered glycerin a long time ago and I use it all the time in almost everything. So glycerin, like I said, is really great at moisturization. The next one is honey. Just like glycerin as well, they're in the category of humectants, and that's what humectants do. They attract and absorb moisture to the hair. So I included honey in her cocktail as well. I did tell her not to use as much honey as any of the other ingredients. So that's the only kind of measurement tip that I gave her, because with myself using a lot of honey, it made my hair really hard and sticky. So I just did not use as much of it, but it is still beneficial because it provides great moisture to your hair. The next one is avocado. Avocado is really great at rejuvenating your hair and your scalp, and it's packed with protein, which is something that she wanted in this mixture. She wanted a protein type of deep conditioner because avocado has vitamins, amino acids, protein, all these type of things that our body needs and our hair needs. So, and it's really great at promoting long and strong and shiny healthy hair. So definitely want to put the avocado in there. Next up is egg. Egg is really rich with protein. Everyone should know that if they are on a health kick or just, you know, like we hear that all the time, like, you need some protein, eat some eggs. And so if it works for your body, why wouldn't it work for your hair? The yolk is where that protein is, so make sure you include the yolk with it. Next is castor oil. Castor oil is rich with vitamin E, some protein, and fatty acids. We need all of these in order for balance, you know. So castor oil is a really good staple, and I think it works for every natural. And the last ingredient was shea butter. Shea butter really helps moisturize, and it helps seals the hair because shea butter is very thick, so it really helps coat the hair and keeps that moisture inside. And it also helps reduce inflammation and irritation, so that's always a plus. And that was Miss Curls Uncoded entire DIY cocktail recipe. Maybe we need to work on that title. That was pretty long. But that was the recipe that I sent to her, and she tested it out. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm going to let you listen on for her honest opinion and how she used it and how much she used and what it looked like and how it turned out with her hair. So listen on for that.
Hey guys, so I just finished washing my hair and I'm loving the results. I can already tell a difference. I deep condition now twice a week and my hair loves it, but I also need to make sure I'm balancing the protein aspect of it because too much moisture is not good for your hair. So I can tell the difference with the protein in there. Whenever I rinsed out my hair and I started combing through it, I could feel the resistance. So my hair feels stronger and that's really exciting. Also, it still feels very moisturized. And I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but it's really shiny. So I'm loving this deep treatment. I'll definitely be using it again. I've actually gotten away from doing the homemade treatments with egg and mayo and all that, but I may have to revisit it. So thank you so much, Sheridan's Kinky Life, for doing this collaboration with me and creating this recipe specifically for me. I appreciate it. Also, you put me on some game. I didn't know about glycerin, so I actually looked up some information, and it's really great for moisture. I know you'll talk more about that, but my followers know that I do a spray bottle with my aloe vera mixture, so I'm excited to add glycerin to that. So thank you so much, Sheridan, for sharing your great tips. And also my followers, make sure you check out Sheridan's page. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.
And if you want a personalized cocktail for yourself, reach out to me. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, send me a message. You can send me, I think we can send messages on YouTube. You can also send me a message on Instagram. I'm heavily active on Instagram at Sheridan's Kinky Life. So if this is something that you think could really work for you too, let me know. And follow Miss Curls Uncoded herself. She's really awesome. She is also a natural hair guru, and you know, everyone is different. You know, some tips that I may not have for you, she may have for you, so check her out too.